Hi, this is Michelle and welcome back to my channel. Hi everyone, welcome back! So now, what am I going to discuss with you? I'm going to discuss with you Think and Grow Rich. Ito yung reaction ko dun sa first video that I shoot exactly 1 year ago. Alright? I wanted to discuss this kasi when I was thinking of leaving my job, gusto ko talaga na, to have a better future already. Because sa job, we all know that the income is not enough. Kasi job lang yun, you only get salaries. I am in a wellness business. Alright? And I've been doing this for many years. I started part-time. And at that time, my mentor said, you really have to read something. So, there is this book called Think and Grow Rich. So, this is my copy of the book. Ito kasi is nakaseal pa siya, okay? And this book was written and it was actually had a copyright in 1932 pa. Tama, pre-war pa to. It's even older than my parents, 1932. And this book was read by the successful billionaires in America. If you really want to be successful in life, you have to read something. And it's about enriching your mind. Everything is in our mind. If we think poor, we become poor. If we think small, everything will be small. And any one of you will be successful if you're willing to change. And it all starts by yung thinking. Okay? So, let's get started. And you know what? This book would only cost you $8. So, the first thing that he's saying is that you can control your destiny. Whatever you want in your life, it is you who has control over it. And yes, you can control your destiny. So what's the number one thing about this? The number one thing is desire. What? Okay, number one is desire. Establish kung ano yung nasa mind ninyo, and you must have the burning desire to be something, to do something big. No desire, it's nothing. Okay? Kailangan may desire ka talaga. It's in your heart. What do you want to do? It's about the desire that you have in your heart. And honestly, there's nothing capricious about what you want. And whatever you desire, your heart will know. And you have it in your heart. It's been planted there, and that's what you want for yourself. And whatever you have that in your heart, it is for you to achieve it. And so, ano yung nasa heart ninyo? It has to be what you really want. Kailangan may burning desire ka. Hindi yung pwedeng wala, pwedeng meron. Kailangan talaga gusto mo makamit yung bagay na yon. Okay? And number one, under the desire is that you have to establish what's in your mind. And you must have a burning desire about what you want for yourself. You have to be willing to run after it. And you should burn your bridges so that there's no going back, so that you can actually run after what you want. And kailangan willing ka talagang i-burn yung bridges mo na. Halimbawa is kung gusto mo talagang mag-aral, gusto mong maging successful sa university, you really have to leave the past and go forward and get that desire that you really wanted to graduate in a good school. Alright? Or if you really wanted to have that job, you have to desire and get that. There will be mistakes, and that's normal. You will commit mistakes, and that is where you learn from it. But all you have to do is to do something about it, correct your mistakes, and to keep trying until it works. So burning desire is what you want to become. If you doubt in your steps, there is no burning desire. So if you have that, you really must believe that what you're doing is correct. And there are actually 6 steps to having a burning desire. Number 1 is that you have to be definite to know about what you want to achieve. Most of us want money. Number 1, dapat definite ka kung anong gusto mo ba talagang ma-achieve. Do you really want to have that high grade so that you can get a good job or career? Or stay-at-home mom na wala kang income, gusto mo naman magkaroon ka ng sarili mong income instead of asking from your husband? Are you that student na kulang wala kang income to buy what you want? Gusto mo mag-part-time business? Pwede. Okay? Be definite about what you want to achieve. And you have to be definite with the amount that you want to have. Kung money yan, kailangang definite ka. Magkano ba ang gusto mong kitain sa isang buwan? Sa isang taon?
And number 2, what are you willing to give it?
May kapalit yan. You have to give time. You have to be willing to wake up early. You have to really work long hours.
What are you willing to do to get that exact amount of money that you want? And number 3, you have to put on the definite date.
Alam mo na yung gusto mo? Okay? Willing ka magbigay ng time? By when? Okay? By when? Hindi naman pwedeng open date. Baka naman malaki ng anak mo, hindi mo pa na-achieve. Okay? By when? Kailangan meron kang date talaga. Gusto mong, halimbawa, gusto mong kumita ng extra 20,000 part-time. Ano yung target date? This month? Next month? 3 months from now? Ilagay mo yung date.
It has to be a specific date as to when you want to have it. Okay? And number 4, you have to create a plan.
Number 4, ano yung plan of action? Create a plan of action. Hindi pwedeng wish lang. I wish I'll make 20,000 part-time or 50,000 part-time. Okay? Kailangan meron ka talagang plano paano mo makuha yun. Ano yung steps?
This plan is that your plan of action. There has to be action to be done. It's not only a plan. And number 5, you have to clearly write the amount of money.
Ilagay mo yung amount ng money. As I've said kanina, gusto mo ba ng 10,000, 20,000 part-time, 50,000 part-time or full-time? Ilagay mo yung amount ng money. You should get your notebook. Yung notebook mo for success. This is about studying. And also, I suggest, as I do this, you take down notes para mailagay mo sa heart and sa yung mind, okay?
Write it what you want. Maybe money, maybe something about your personal growth, about yourself. There has to be a clear statement of that. And the 6th one is that read the written statement clearly. You have to believe that you already have it. And this one, you have to read it in the morning and before you go to bed.
Babasahin mo siya, yung written statement mo. When you wake up and before you sleep. For example, I really desire to earn an extra 20,000 part-time. And this is by the end of November. 20,000 part-time in 1 month. Or 50,000 full-time in 1 month. By end of November.
There has to be faith.
Number 2. Ang una is desire. Number 2, you must have faith.
You have to see that you already accomplished it. Faith is about believing that you don't have it yet, that you have it already. And
kunyari, nasa iyo na, yun ang faith. So, feel mo, wow, ano yung feeling na nasa iyo na yung 20,000 or 50,000? Ano yung feeling mo na nasa iyo na yung healthy, good-looking body?
It is a very important thing in everything. There has to be, it is a very vital factor to accomplish what you want. Everything begins with faith. And you have to see what does not exist yet. And there has to be a self-confidence in you. So how do you have a self-confidence? There is a formula.
Diba isang video, meron tayong self-confidence? That's only part 1. Now this one, what I'm teaching you is about your inner self-confidence. It's about what is it in your personality, in your heart, in your mind. Not only physical.
Number 1 is believe that you have the ability to achieve it.
So, ano yung number 1 formula? Maliban doon sa di-discuss ko before. Believe that you have the ability to achieve it. Maniwala ka sa sarili mong kaya mong ma-achieve.
There has to be a continuous action on your part. And number 2, you must have the dominant thought in your mind that you can create that person that you want to become. And of course,
number 2 formula, merong dominant thought sa mind mo that you can become that person that it will take to achieving goal na yan.
Of course, this one, you have to devote 30 minutes of your time into creating what you want to become. And number 3 is this.
Devote 30 minutes of your time imagining and feeling ano yung maging gusto mong ikaw. gusto mo maging maganda, and matalino, and successful, i-devote mo yan sa mind mo, iniisip mo yan. Okay? And if you start doing that, your actions will follow. You will start learning, fixing yourself, starting exercising, becoming healthy, so that you have the overall you of a new you. Okay?
This is how we develop the self-confidence by having the auto-suggestion. And this is 10 minutes daily that you practice auto-suggestion. And then, number 4, clearly write down definition of aim in your life for you to develop yourself.
Yeah, the number 3 is the auto-suggestion. Pinapractice mo yan and you're talking to yourself na nandyan na yung gusto mo. And that you have whatever it takes to be successful.
Self-confidence. When you write it, self-confidence would follow. And number 5, the 5th one, be highly ethical. You have to take something of action or business or transaction.
So, yung number 4, you have to write it down. Get your success book, your success notebook. So, I did that when I was 25. Kasi gusto ko na magbago talaga. I have to change myself in order to change my life.
Action that would only benefit everyone. You cannot do an ethical business. No wealth is built not upon based on justice and truth. Do something that would benefit everyone. Use yourself and the service of others to be more. Have a good service for others. There shouldn't be any jealousy, envy, hatred, or cynicism to anybody. You have to develop love and care for humanity because a negative attitude will not give you success. So, you have to cause others to believe in you so that they are willing to be with you and work for your cause. Okay?
Be ethical, do the things right, have a good heart, no envy, no jealousy, and follow the rules. That is what is called be ethical. That is how to be successful truly.
Third point, it is called auto-suggestion. Now, the auto-suggestion is repeated suggestion to put in your mind until your subconscious works. So there are steps as to how you do your auto-suggestion, and then this is something that you have to really learn. And what are the 3 steps for this one? Number 1 is go to a quiet spot and read your written statement. Repeat night and day. And number 3, place a written copy of your statement wherever you see it. And number 4.
So, ayan, ipapractice mo yung mga sinulat mo, ha? Okay? Go to a quiet spot and read your written statement. Repeat day and night. And place a written copy of your statement wherever you see it. Pwedeng sa banyo, pwedeng sa cabinet mo. Place it there.
This is about developing your skills. It's about knowing what you want to offer in your service or products. You have to learn. And number 5, imagine.
So, you have to develop your skills. It used to be called specialized knowledge, but right now, develop your skills. Whatever you are, kung anong negosyo yan, or kung anong course mo in college, develop your skills. Man kailangan mahirap eh, basta yung basic skills lang, communication skills.
Imagination. This is the workshop. Imagination is about the impulse. It's whatever the mind can conceive and believe, your body can achieve it. And there is one great man who taught me about this statement.
Number 5, there is no limit to your imagination. Whatever your mind can conceive, your body can achieve.
It's called you're only limited by your own imagination and by your own hard work. This man's name is Mark Hughes. He was the founder of the biggest nutrition company in the world. And with that statement, I hang into that, and until now I'm applying about what it's all about. And that's what you have to develop. You have to have a vision of what to become, of what you can be in the future. And number 6, you have to have the organized planning. Get a group of people to help you. This is what you call the Mastermind Alliance or your partners. Another point onto that is you have to maintain a perfect harmony with your group, because this is very important that you develop a good culture amongst these people. So number 7, this
Organized planning, ang ibig sabihin nito is that, for example, kung estudyante ka, join a group of people who are achievers in your school. Doon ka sumali, join an org, join a club. If you are a housewife, okay, join a group of women who wants to go forward in life. If you are naman working right now and have a career, joining a group of people in your office, kahit a Zoom call, and those are the people that will really enlarge your vision. Okay?
7. Decision. Decision is the mastery of not procrastinating, because decision is, or the lack of it, is the cause why a lot of people do not succeed. So you must decide right away. Reach a decision promptly, and this one will equal success. And you must have a definite objective. Stay with decision, and please do not get swayed easily by people. There are so many people out there who would give us their opinion, who would give us what they think of something, but they are not the expert in that field. So please be careful of opinions. Do not be swayed with opinions of people who are not expert but well-meaning. I had that in my life. I had so many opinions of people around me at the time saying why I cannot do this particular business because of this and that. But I was able to master this. It's called about 90% opinion and 10% facts. You have to remember, 9 out of 10 people will give you their opinion, and you don't listen to that. Stick to your decision until it works. And number 8, persistence.
Number 7, make a decision. Once you decide as to what you want to become or what to do to be successful, do not let anybody tell you hindi ka magiging successful. Do not listen to opinions of people, kahit na kamag-anak mo pa yan. Decide and believe and stick to that decision. Do not listen to the opinions of others. Opinion lang nila yun.
This is the power of will. This is the difference between success and failure. And don't fold when tough time comes. And form this habit. You have to persist. You have to keep trying. You have to keep going. You have to keep doing the extra mile. And it's a state of mind. And number 9.
Number 8, persistence, pagpupursige. Ito ngayon ang kulang sa mga new generation. When they have a problem or they started doing something tapos nag-fail, they don't want to find a way paano mag-succeed. You have to keep pushing and trying again and try again until it works. Okay, so I have another video about persistence that you can watch. I will set the link below. Okay,
the power of mastermind. Form a group of individuals, of an alliance, to stimulate your own thinking. Work for a common purpose. And because of this, great ideas will come. These people must be hardworking and conscientious. You have to be careful when you choose these kind of people. And number 10, enthusiasm.
Mastermind alliance ang tawag noon. No? Number 9. Today's term ang tawag din is join a group of successful people, or your partners, or your new friends. Those people who are big thinkers. Okay? And that's where you will be able to think and grow because they have good ideas.
Inspiration. Most of us, or there are some of us who have partners in life, and these people can give you enthusiasm, can give you appreciation. You don't need to have a partner to give you that. But we're talking about people, maybe your family or your friends, who can give you an enthusiasm or encouragement about what you do. And number 11, the subconscious mind.
Number 10, enthusiasm, excitement. Something that comes from within. Okay, something that is whenever you wake up in the morning, you have this zest that you want to do it. Right? You must have that.
This is from which all thoughts come from. It works day and night. You have to work on our subconscious mind. And this is where the infinite intelligence and power comes from. And suggestion can be made. That's why there is what you call the auto-suggestion. And the subconscious mind can actually solve problems. In our subconscious mind, time has no meaning. You can be successful in 3 years versus somebody who is working for 40 years. You don't have to wait that long. See, that is why our subconscious mind is very, very powerful. Remain focused with faith. The subconscious mind will do the rest. And number 12, the brain.
The power of subconscious mind. Very important to. Kailangan ma-influence mo yung subconscious mind mo that you will be successful, that you are good enough. Kaya may auto-suggestion. Very important yan. Because in mental programming natin, na-development the first 7 years, the first 10 years. Okay? And if we were brought up the wrong way, na life is hard, life is that we are poor, that you are living in a country na mahirap, nakaprogram yan. Kailangan matanggal yan. You have to create a new programming in your mind that life is great, that you will be successful, that you are good enough, that you are living in a good country, and that everything will work.
It is one of the most miraculous power, and that we have to know that our brain has about 10 to 14 billion cells. That's why it has this force. It has this force to attract what we want in our life. But of course, you have to learn more about the power of that, and of which what our brain can attract. Then of course, you have to remember, you have to have a plan of action. It's not about just attracting what you want in your life. But the 13th, the sixth sense, you must have this gut feeling in you.
Do you know that the brain uses a lot of energy? Okay, we'll talk about brain nutrition later on. And the brain, take care of your brain and your thinking. It's very, very important. Dapat lahat ng pumapasok siyang positive lahat. Okay, para ma-attract mo lahat ng mga great things in life.
It's called the infinite intelligence. And that, on this one, they're saying that you have to master the number 1 to 12. And you have to have a creative imagination. And you have to trust your hunches and inspiration. And this is what we call the sixth sense. All those of these 13 points of the Napoleon Hill for the Think and Grow Rich, we have to practice every day. We have to develop.
Okay, you must have this strong gut feel. How do you have that gut feel in you? Okay, it's something that you develop as well. Now, maybe when you read books, when you meditate, when you pray, then you will be able to develop that gift.
We have to master it. It's not just one-time reading. This book can actually inspire you, can actually guide you. But it all depends on us as to what we want. So it's all about giving more than 100% of what we have and what we want. And follow the instructions daily here, because you don't search for opportunity in the distance, but recognize it and embrace it right where you are. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I'm wishing you all the luck, all the success in the world.
Okay, so as I said a year ago, you have to read the book and you have to practice. Okay? You cannot, hindi pwedeng nabasa mo na to, tapos na lahat. You have to keep reading and mastering it. Alright? Okay? It's not enough that you have a college education to be successful. You have to be self-educated. Alright? Okay? It's giveaway time! So kung before, ang binibigyan natin makeup. Right now, we're gonna give away Read Yourself into Fortune. We'll be giving away this book. Once you learn this and you apply and you become successful, you guys, what is the magic word, okay? Or the magic phrase for you to be successful or to start to be successful now, okay? It's called Read Yourself into a Fortune. Read yourself into a fortune. That is the magic phrase. Alright? Okay. What I'm going to do is to open this book, nakaseal pa. Then I am going to do a dedication for those who will win. And practice this and read this. Okay? It's really incredible book. Okay? So guys, thank you so much. And I really wanted you to be successful. If you have any questions, send us a DM in the Instagram. If you like this video, hit the like button, and also follow us on Instagram, on Facebook, and here on YouTube. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye!